Walk into any grocery store the morning after things go bad, and look at what is left. The bottled water is gone. The batteries are gone. The medicine aisle looks like a crime scene. But down on the bottom shelf, ignored, dusty, marked under $1, sits a yellow box that almost nobody grabbed. Sodium bicarbonate. Baking soda. And that box is going to outwork half the panic buying cart of the guy who shoved past you. Here is the brutal truth about prepping. Everybody wants to stockpile the exotic, expensive, tactical stuff. Almost nobody stockpiles the boring chemical that does 17 different critical jobs for less than the cost of a candy bar. So let me fix that. Grab a notebook, because here are 17 survival uses for baking soda when the shelves are bare and nobody is coming to restock them. Number 1. Toothpaste. When the tube runs out, your teeth do not get a break. Dental infection in a world where no dentist can kill you. Dip a wet brush or a clean finger into baking soda and scrub. It is mildly abrasive, it scours plaque, and it neutralizes the acids that rot your enamel. People kept their teeth this way for generations before minty tubes existed. Number 2. Antacid. Stress, bad water, weird rations. Your gut is going to revolt. A half teaspoon of baking soda in a glass of water neutralizes stomach acid fast and kills heartburn. One caution: it is high in sodium, so this is an occasional rescue, not a daily habit, and not for people on sodium-restricted diets. Number 3. Wound and skin relief. A paste of baking soda and water soothes the itch and sting of bug bites, poison ivy, rashes, and bee stings. When you are living rough and every itch wants to become an infected scratch, calming the skin is not vanity, it is wound prevention. Number 4. Fire extinguisher. This one can save your life and your shelter. Baking soda thrown onto a grease fire or a small electrical fire smothers it. The heat releases carbon dioxide that chokes off the oxygen. Keep an open box near your cooking setup. Never throw water on a grease fire. Throw the soda. Number 5. Deodorizer. In a collapse, you are not showering daily, and your gear, your boots, your shelter, your latrine area all start to reek. Baking soda absorbs odor instead of just masking it. Sprinkle it in boots, on bedding, down the makeshift toilet. Smell control is also predator and pest control. Number 6. All-purpose cleaning scrub. Sanitation is what keeps a survival group from dying of dysentery. A baking soda paste scours pots, surfaces, and crusted-on filth without harsh chemicals you cannot replace. A clean cooking surface is a barrier between you and the bacteria that flatten whole camps. Number 7. Laundry booster. When detergent is a memory, a scoop of baking soda in your wash water softens it, lifts grime, and cuts the stink out of fabric. Clean, dry clothing prevents skin rot, fungal infection, and the kind of sores that get serious when there is no pharmacy. Number 8. Leavening for baking. This is its day job. If you are baking bread or biscuits from stored flour, baking soda combined with an acid, vinegar, sour milk, cream of tartar, releases carbon dioxide and makes your bread rise instead of coming out like a brick. Real food morale matters when everything else is grim. Number 9. Pest control. Mix baking soda with a little flour and sugar and set it out for roaches and ants. They eat it, and it disrupts their gut chemistry. It also helps keep ants out of your stored food when you dust entry points. Pests in your food stores are a slow-motion famine. Number 10. Hand and produce wash. With clean water scarce, a baking soda rinse helps scrub residue and grime off your hands and off any foraged or garden produce before you eat it. It will not sterilize, but it lifts dirt and films that plain limited water alone leaves behind. Number 11. Mild water clarifier and odor control for stored water containers. Scrubbing your water barrels and jugs with baking soda before refilling kills the funk and the slimy film that builds up. Note clearly, baking soda does not purify or disinfect drinking water. You still boil or chemically treat. It cleans the container, so your treated water does not taste like a swamp. Number 12. Foot care. Trench foot and fungal infections destroy a person who has to walk to survive. A baking soda foot soak fights odor and fungus, and dusting it in your socks keeps feet drier. Your feet are your transportation. Protect them like an engine. Number 13. Burn and sunburn relief. A cool baking soda compress or a soak takes the heat out of minor burns and sunburn. When you're exposed to the elements with no aloe and no pharmacy, calming a burn reduces blistering and the infection risk that follows. Number 14. Mouth and throat rinse. A warm salt water and baking soda gargle soothes a sore throat and mouth ulcers and helps keep your mouth clean when toothpaste and mouthwash are gone. Oral health is full body health when infection has nowhere to go for treatment. Number 15. Silver and metal cleaning and battery terminal cleanup. A baking soda paste cleans tarnished metal, and a baking soda solution neutralizes and scrubs the corrosion off battery terminals, useful when you are nursing every vehicle, radio, and power source you have left. Number 16. Splinter and minor infection draw. A thick baking soda paste left on a splinter or an infected-looking spot can help draw it out and reduce swelling as a stopgap. Not a cure. A field expedient when there is nothing else and no clinic to walk into. Number 17. Refrigerator, cooler, and root cellar freshness. Even in a grid-down world, you will store food in coolers, cellars, and sealed containers. An open box or a small cloth pouch of baking soda absorbs the odors and the off-gassing that tell you and every scavenging animal exactly where your food is. Quietly keeping your stores from announcing themselves is its own kind of security. 17 jobs, 1 yellow box, under $1. So here is the lesson, and it is the whole philosophy of staying alive when the world goes quiet. Survival is not about owning the rarest, shiniest, most tactical gear in the catalogue. It is about understanding the humble things so deeply that one cheap box becomes a medicine cabinet, a fire extinguisher, a cleaning crew, and a bakery all at once. The man who hoards exotic gadgets runs out of options the day one breaks. The man who masters baking soda never runs out of answers. While everyone else fights over the last bottle of brand name everything, you walk to the bottom shelf, grab the box nobody wanted, and walk out with 17 problems already solved. Stay sharp, stay stocked, and buy the boring box. I'll see you on the next one.